Could you say who that is for? We didn't get the agenda email.
This is for Hussein Zabara. Here we go. Wow, that was.
Nice entrance.
Here's our Flat Rock friend, right?
Yeah.
How are you?
Okay, you want to put yourself together here, or are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
You ready to go? Okay. So state your name, address.
My name is Hussein Zabara, and would you like me the address where I live? Or
The address where you live, and then the address that you now live, and then the address where the appeal is.
My address in Flat Rock, it's 26631 Macbeth Court. And the address I'm moving to, it's 10020 Ferry Road.
Okay, so with that, what we can do is we'll get Tony to stand up and give us a little overview. You don't have to stand up.
All
if you
right,
don't want
I'll say from right here, if you don't
Okay.
mind, Jim. Basically, the applicant wants to bump out a closet on the east side of the house itself. It's an expansion of a non-conforming structure. The primary reason it's non-conforming is because of the rear yard setback. With the bump out of the closet, it would still meet the 6-foot setback requirements as presented in the zoning district.
Tony,
to. When you say,
I was just going to ask him to put the picture up.
I don't even know how to word that thing, Jim, to be honest with you.
Well, no, not that. The house itself. The other one.
Right here?
Yes, please.
I'm going to get some.
Yeah.
Just, are you kidding me? It's changed. It's changed.
Tony, did you learn anything there?
Yeah, that's good. I could have done that.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I could have done that.
Give me 4 hours this week, I'm free.
I was thinking you had to go pull out the drawer.
There you go. Thank you.
Hey, Ted, you're good.
okay. Now,
Thanks, Ted.
are we all set?
Yeah, that was a little embarrassing.
No, it shouldn't be. We
Okay.
all make mistakes.
Okay.
Okay, so we have a question, any questions from the board? The question I have is, you were here in, I hate to put this out, but you were here in 2013, right? And then you had an approved structure, and you went ahead and did your building, or you're in the process of doing it, right? Why, I got to ask you this, why wasn't this included in the...
Well, I was told that if I want to go sideways, I'm okay. I was told if I wanted to go to the side of the house, it would have been okay. But after we went to zoning and did that, they figured out it's not okay because the house, the way it's sitting.
It's not conforming.
Yeah, so if I knew that, I would have included, I didn't want it to go through the process again, but it's good to see you again. I actually wanted to do the same thing.
I hate to ask it, but you're spending extra money, and it was just something that that...
Oh, yes, I wouldn't want to do that. I thought it's just something has to do with the building department, but because the way the house is sitting, again, we didn't know that to begin with. If I knew, I would have included it.
Well, okay, so you have, it's kind of like a foregone conclusion, bedrooms need closets, right?
Yes.
So that's what you got before us. Is there anything special about this that,
The bedroom, the closets are really, 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 really tiny, and the bedrooms are tiny, so I just actually, I thought again, like, it would be okay just to, I didn't know I have to go to zoning and stuff, so I took the closets out to make the rooms are bigger, and we don't have any closets in the house. Well, the rooms looks bigger right now, it's better, it's nicer, but we don't have closets, so that's why I wanted to do a closet for each room. I asked the neighbor if he minds, he said not at all.
Yeah.
Well, more.
yeah, because the neighbor, you're quite a distance away from, actually from the neighbor.
Oh,
you know,
absolutely,
so-
yes. And
so that little
actually, the corner on the end of the house will cover the gas meter and everything else, which is, it worked perfect.
Do you plan on doing any shrubbery or around the house there? Because I noticed it was, there's, you know, it's in the midst of construction, I realize that. But are you intent on putting some shrubbery to kind of hide the plain structure of that west side or the east side face?
Yes, as soon as we finish the construction, we're doing all right, but this is the right person to ask. She's the one that does the things. Yes, we did a little bit of landscaping. I don't know if you noticed. I did a lot of landscaping around just to make the house looks okay during the construction.
Yeah,
but
I
when-
noticed some of it, yes.
Yes, but when we're done, absolutely, we wanted to do that.
Okay, any questions?
Why have you stopped and not gone to the complete front of the house or gone on the other side up to the meter?
Why I didn't go all the way to the meter, or,
All the way to the front of the house with the closet?
well, did you look at the house,
Yes.
the way it looks right now from the top? That's the best way to continue. Well, with this way, I just have to make a peak on top of the roof. Otherwise, I have to rip the whole roof and go. And it's already put new insulation and stuff in it, so I didn't want to.
So it wasn't a lack of, I mean, that's the best way from a construction standpoint.
Well, actually, I care about the look too, and everywhere where there is accent of, you know, corners, it makes the house looks better,
Okay.
so
Okay.
I thought that's the best way.
I suggest you could go a little further if you wanted to.
I actually left like 4 feet or 3 feet on the end, so I thought this thing would make it look cool. That's about it.
I'm also, the front weren't on the original sketch that we saw and approved. So there was something that came after that.
Yes, absolutely, yes, it
Can you
is.
just explain where you are in the construction of this?
Well, we were waiting for the sewer. It took till, actually recently, I don't know if you noticed the digging, it was, they just, and Jason from Pearl Excavating, he said, let's let it rain 2-3 times on it, so it's settled, and then I'll do the finishing on it, and then we're done. So just recently, we just did it like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, they just finished. So all the waiting, it was just to know, I don't want to do the work, and the sewer won't work, it will be a problem. So I was waiting to make sure the sewer worked. And as soon as the sewer was, went, I got the permit and everything, and I'm ready to go. But I wanted to do the foundation together and do the whole thing together. So hopefully we'll still have time with the weather. I hope so. I'll do it right away. No telling you.
Before Friday.
Yeah.
That four-letter words.
Yeah, it's hard to do shingles and framing and stuff on the outside. So if I can make it, it will be great. If I can't, it will be the first thing in the summer, so.
Do we have any other questions from the board? Any questions from the audience? Do we have anybody who wants to speak? Hearing none, I think we're in tune for a motion. Can I get a motion for this appeal?
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion that appeal number 14-005 be approved.
Second.
Are there explanations, or you just want to leave it as?
Just as it is.
Just as it is. It's really nothing more than what you've been doing, so I don't see any.
They've never let us get away with it.
Okay, so we got.
I tried it many times.
Do we have support?
Second.
Any discussions? Hearing no discussions, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Hearing no opposition, the appeal is approved.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Tony, Tony, you want to get the drawing off of the,
You want to get Ted to help you there.
I never thought it was that simple.
I thought he could do that.
It's the zooming in and out.
Oh, okay.
Which by the way, they can do from in here also.
Okay. Just as long as you guys don't ask me to do that again tonight. Okay, we have appeal number 14006. This is for a Rodney and Tricia Gout of 8941 Ferry Road. Do we have those people present? There you are.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Okay, so you have the appeal before us for doing an addition to your house. So before you go into your reasons why you want it, we want to have Tony just give us a little overview of what's going on, okay? Oh, before we do that, I want you to give your name, both of your names and address.
Okay. My name is Rodney. My wife's name is Tricia. Last name is Gout, 8941 Ferry Road.
Okay, thank you. Tony?
Basically, as you can see by the drawing and on your site inspection, it is a non-conforming structure on the ferry side road. What makes it non-conforming is the principal structure is 36 feet, and being the fact that it's a double-fronted lot, you have a 40-foot front yard requirement from the Ferry Road side, and this is why they are here in front of you tonight.
Ferry and what?
It'd be Ferry and Lowry.
Lowry?
Now, Ferry and Lowry. So what we have, Tony, is a corner lot.
That is
basically.
correct.
Yeah, and with a corner lot, we have what? We have two front yards.
Two front yards.
Yeah, okay, and given that, it makes things a little different. And I don't know how much you folks have been appraised of that.
Yes.
Okay, so let us hear from you what you're doing and why you're doing it and why we should approve it.
Okay. What we would like to do is, we have a current sunken patio, and the patio is on the side of the street opposite Lowry. So where you're talking about the two front yards, it's opposite that side, and it's parallel with Ferry. Currently, basically, we've had to rebuild the wall on the sunken patio like twice because it was put in with brick. The slab is good, but it was put in with brick and it wasn't tiled properly. When we bought the house a few years back, 4 years?
2010.
2010. We basically had to have that repaired in order to get possession of the house, actually. So this is the second time. Fast forward 4 more years, the walls are starting to crumble again because they're brick and they weren't tiled properly before. And we started looking at it, and what we wanted to do was actually make that usable space. Right now, we never use that area because it's just kind of damp, and there's a lot of tree cover on that side of the lot if you've been out there and looked. And the patio ends up just being an area that collects bugs, tree debris, and that's about it. We don't use that area. And yes, leaves. Our whole lot collects a lot of leaves. So what we wanted to do is do like a four-season room over there and build right over the existing slab, take the walls down, put in proper walls, tile them properly to get rid of any water, and move that off to the swale. And what we found out is because we're non-conforming, we're a few feet too close to Ferry Road. Initially, what we did is we started looking at, okay, what would we have to do to be conforming? And what we quickly found out with the tape measure is that if we had to do that, we start looking at having to pull the whole slab up and repouring slab. In addition, that puts us into a doorway, and that also puts us into a window that's on the existing structure. And I was also advised by somebody who gave us a quote on the project to not get any closer to a big oak tree that's back there than we absolutely had to get, and another 3 feet back that way would obviously be doing that. So what we'd like to do, seeing as how the patio isn't any further out than the front of the house, it's actually set back from the house. What we'd like to do is just build where it is. So the only reason we'd be coming forward at all would be to dig it out, tile, and then backfill. And that's what we were asking for the variance for.
Yeah, I noticed in your write-up, you gave a quite lengthy review of, you went through all the options. That was very interesting. Normally, we don't get that in writing, that many options. So that was interesting. And thanks for doing it, because...
I try to be thorough.
Yeah, thanks for doing that.
No problem.
Okay, can we... I don't know if we want to put some pictures up on Tony, you think you could? We get, I think the,
Yeah, that's private. 12.
yeah, 12 is the picture of what they're going to build.
Hey.
Zoomed right in.
Put down there, yeah, okay.
There you go.
Okay.
He's afraid.
Okay. Do we have any questions from from the board?
I thought I would have to. That's a thrill.
This will be right over the slab that's there. It's no bigger. It's just covering it, closing it in.
Yeah.
Exactly, yes. Yeah, it'll have about, I forget the exact measurement, it's about a 3-foot knee wall where the existing wall is, and then from there on up. And it has to stay reasonably low due to the window that's up there as well, so, but with
But
the...
you get the depth from the
Exactly.
sunken
Exactly.
patio.
I like your term four-season, because I don't think you'd call it a sunroom with all the trees.
No.
Yeah.
A little bit of sun. And we have a black walnut tree, so that would not be...
Sorry. You mentioned a swale. Where's your drainage going? Is that at the, what I will call the south boundary? Where's the swale?
Actually, no, that runs to what would be the west side of the lot, which is also the downhill side.
So you've got a swale that runs south to north, or north to south?
Yes.
It runs along the south side of, it runs along the west side of the house.
Yeah.
But it runs north-south. Yes.
On the west side.
And was it go to the road drain then?
It runs right out to the ditch that runs along Ferry Road.
Okay, good enough, thank you.
Yes, but that's where we can see the swale coming out there. Yeah, where you are actually lacking meeting the variances, where we see the 36 foot to the house, and then you go back another foot to your four-season structure.
Yeah, it's like 12 or 18 inches, something like that.
Do you have any doors in the Four Seasons? I see that there were no doors there, so the only ingress and egress is from that, the French doors there?
Yes, the windows are also big enough, were spec'd out big enough to be able to be an egress as well.
Egress, yeah, because I was just thinking about, a fire occurred or something like that.
Right.
We told the builder we wanted the windows to be large enough for that.
Okay.
We discussed that with Greg Burr. I don't know if you know of him or not. Yeah, the windows are large enough to qualify as egress.
That's good.
Looks like a great place to send children.
We only have fuzzy ones, so, but they'll like it too. Yes.
Okay, do we have any other questions from the board? Seeing no audience, I guess we have no...
Yeah, he sent letters to...
I was going to cover that, but I'm not going to read all of them, but you had like 4 or 5, I think it's 5 or 6 that actually responded to your letter, and they approved. There was no one in that area that said no, right?
Yeah, we approached everybody who, either across the street from us who can see it or borders on our property. We approached them and talked to them about it ahead of time, explained to them. I have the letter here if you want to see it. I'm assuming you're looking at a copy there, but just explain to them what we were going to do, and nobody had an issue with it.
Yeah, I went through the letter, so everybody said fine.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. That's another one of your dotting the i's and crossing the t's, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, seeing that we have no further discussion on that board, can we get a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve Appeal 14-006.
Support.
And a Four Seasons.
Let him finish.
House instead of the current
Good point.
open area that's there right now. Support.
Any discussion?
I would just add that it be over the existing patio.
So we're saying,
By the existing patio.
so we're saying the footprint is the existing footprint that's there? Yes. Okay, so we'll add that to the motion.
Well, wait, then I have an issue, because I'm not sure that existing slab will remain. When they get into this, if he pulls that slab, are you saying that it's not viable then?
I think his information says they're...
I know what he said,
No, I understand what you're saying.
but I'm not sure that, when they actually get into the construction,
I'm just saying it would be the same dimensions. as the
dimensionally, it would be
existing-
the same as the
Right,
slab.
dimensionally the same as the existing.
They don't have to keep the...
They would have to keep the slab as long as it's dimensionally consistent.
Correct.
That's fine.
Right, and that's why I said the footprint.
Yeah.
Footprint remains the same, that's the dimension.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right. So we through the discussion, okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Hearing no opposition, the bill passes. Thank you. Thank you.
She said build it over the existing slab.
Yeah.
There's a nuance there that I didn't really have any goofiness.
That was a really nice appeal.
Huh?
That was a really nice way to present.
Yeah, you did well. Hey, how are you doing?
We're not done.
Hey, you can adjourn, jeez.
We're still on the air.
I'm hungry. I was just going to ask Bob a question, that's all.
John, before you leave, let me demonstrate how to work that.
Yeah, I don't think I'll need to know.
Okay, now the next agenda item on the agenda is any comments or miscellaneous, and then discussing the next meeting date. Do we have any miscellaneous comments? Hearing none, do you know, Tony, whether we have another appeal coming? You don't know?
I have no idea, sir. Sorry.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything. I've talked to,
You talked to Lori?
and I haven't heard anything yet.
Yeah, she normally talks to me, I haven't heard anything either.
I asked her 2 days ago, and she said we didn't have it so far.
Don't you still got to set a meeting date, don't you, though? Should,
No,
It's already
meeting date is set.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the meeting
They
is
cancel.
Yeah, there has to be something to do.
Put it in the paper.
Okay, is there any business that we have to attend to? Jim, do you know of any business?
I know, it's on the agenda.
None for the board. Okay, with that, can I get a motion to adjourn? Those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing no opposition, meeting's adjourned. Thank you.
Turn us off.
Thank you, Jim.